Now, the world of artificial intelligence is, well, it's no longer a far-off sci-fi future. Think Jetsons, it's actually here. It is actually our current reality. It's in our workplace, it's in our homes, it's part of our everyday lives. But AI is advancing at such a rapid pace that it is becoming harder to keep up, and the future being laid out for us is equal parts promise and peril.
Now that is something being explored by Professor Toby Walsh from UNSW when he delivers the John Button oration at the 40th anniversary of the Melbourne Writers' Festival later on today. Toby has written 10 books about AI, with another one on the way later this year. Toby joins us now. Toby Walsh, welcome to Weekend Breakfast.
Good morning.
Now, the topic of your address at the Melbourne Writers' Festival is AI, boom or doom. When you look towards our AI future, what is it, boom or doom?
Well, I think the title's wrong. I think it should be boom and doom. We're going to get a bit of both. I'm really excited about the positives it brings. The latest antibiotic was discovered not by human doctors, but by artificial intelligence. The best weather forecasts that are available today don't come from human meteorologists, they come from artificial intelligence. So there's fantastic promise that it's going to bring, but equally, I'm also very concerned about the way it's being rolled out, the careless way that the tech pros in Silicon Valley are providing artificial intelligence, and that we need to do more. We need to do more in terms of regulating it. We need to do more in terms of investing in it. We need to do more in terms of taxing the tech companies.
So do you think we are underestimating both the boom and the doom of AI?
Yeah, we are underestimating both. I never expected $6 billion a day to be invested in artificial intelligence. That's 3/4 of the world's R&D budget. It is without precedent. We've never seen such spectacular investments, which is why it's arriving at such pace. But equally, we're already seeing warning signs about the impact it's having on jobs. You know, we see regularly hearing companies laying off staff because they're seeing the opportunities that artificial intelligence is going to bring. Now, some of that's AI washing. Some of that's companies that I think have been poorly managed, that aren't doing the right thing, and are putting AI as the excuse when it's actually bad management. But equally, there are very real gains to be had, and we have to start having those conversations about how do we manage this transition? What are the jobs of the future?
As you've touched on, the development of AI is so fast, and yet it's so critical for so many reasons that us humans stay ahead of the game. Are we doing that, and what's at stake if we follow AI rather than lead it?
Well, I think everything is at stake. I mean, it's not just our economy that's going to be impacted. It's, I think, our very society. We're seeing people having AI relationships. We're seeing people using AI therapists, AI companions. It could really radically change our relationship with each other and our relationship with technology. And there's some worrying ways. You know, you hear stories about people having AI psychosis, people who are encouraged to commit suicide at the bequest of an AI bot. So, I think we have to be very careful. We should learn the lessons from social media. We rolled out social media without any of the safeguards in place, and we're now putting those back in place. We're realizing the cost that had, the impact that it had on young people.
You also speak about how Australia is uniquely placed for the AI revolution. How so?
Sorry, I missed the question.
Sorry. You also speak about how Australia is particularly uniquely placed for the AI revolution. How is that so?
Oh, well, there's lots of ways. I mean, we're very resourceful. We're very quick at adopting technology. For example, we use ChatGPT at a far greater rate than almost any other nation on the planet. We've got a third of the world's population, and we use 2% of ChatGPT. So we're really quick adopters of technology. We've got some natural advantages. We're a perfect place to build those data centers. We've got many renewables. We've got lots of land and space to build them on. So we're well placed to take advantage. We are, of course, a knowledge economy. That we're not going to, we're not a cheap wage economy. We have to embrace these technologies.
When you look at the next, say, 5 to 10 years, or perhaps even the next year, given the pace that this is changing, what do you see as the most significant shift that AI will bring to our everyday lives?
Well, the most significant shift is the impact that it's going to see on people's jobs. It's not, it hasn't taken many jobs away, but it's really changing what people can do. I mean, I think the world's dividing into those who've embraced it and are realizing that there's some fantastic tools here to increase our productivity. And those are still those people who are still cautious and that are being, I fear, being left behind.